Hey YouTube, ToQChanger here with a review of the Ressha Sentai ToQger Ressha Gatai series, ToQ Ressha EX, Go-Busters Ressha, and Kyoryuger Ressha. So these are our first EX Ressha releases and our first Legend Sentai Ressha releases. So every year, we know this by now, there's some sort of Legend Rider or Legend Sentai release within the gimmick. And this time they kind of amped it up and took it a step further since the mecha are the gimmick. This year they actually incorporated it completely into the style of play of the mecha. So what we have here is a Go-Buster Ace themed Ressha and a Gabutyra themed Ressha, which is actually really cool. While the Go-Busters one isn't present in any sort of current fiction, the Kyoryuger Ressha actually makes an appearance in the Kamen Rider Taisen film alongside the Den-O Ressha to make ToQ-Oh Kyoryuzin featuring Denliner. Obviously the Den-O Ressha isn't out yet, so we're only ToQ-Oh Kyoryuzin, but we'll get there in time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Okay, and here are the Go-Buster and Kyoryuger Ressha's out of package. So they're very much the same exact thing, as you can tell. Outside of the front being different, the molds are completely identical, right down to the same placement of windows and stripes and all of that. So outside of this hunk right here, the part that turns, everything else is the same, and I suspect that to be the case for all of the Super Sentai Ressha that are released, just because it's easier to manufacture that way. So, very cool though. They split apart into two sections. This section right here replaces the Red Ressha in the formations, while this part swings around to form a helmet, and that will clip in right on top like that. So we'll take a look at the formations shortly. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out these sounds in the ToQChanger. So, of course, you can make a cool train out of these, and that's probably how I'm going to end up displaying these, given how you're not going to be able to make a robot out of them or anything. Just pop them up like so, and now you have the start of a Sentai train. Yay! Likewise, you can actually flip that up, peg them together and use that and make them a little bit more thick. Of course, they don't turn as easy, so if you're actually playing with them, do dismantle them, but if you're just displaying them in a line, it doesn't really matter. But very cool. They function just like any other Ressha, but I really like the way that they are. The Go-Busters Ressha here is designed after the CB01 Cheetah head that is seen in Go-Busters. So very, very cool. The robot head is modeled after Go-Buster Ace, while the Kyoryuger Ressha is modeled after Gabutyra, and it even opens up, and you can see the molding for a Judenshi in there, which is a really nice touch there. So they did a really great job on these, and they very much are reminiscent of their callbacks. Obviously, the head for Gabutyra is Kyoryuzin. So really, really neat. I love the concept of these, and they execute them really well. It matches very, very well, and it's to the point where you can obviously tell what they were going for, and they just did it really good. You also can see the logos on the side there, which is another nice touch. So I think that about covers that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the transformations. Now for both of these, you are going to have to remove the Red Ressha completely. So get that guy out of the way, let this dangle. Yeah, and fold his head up, and this will fold back into the backpack here. And here, we are going to take the Go-Busters Ressha, split that into two, attach the Go-Busters Ressha to his little crotch piece, fold this up, just like the Red Ressha, and there you go with that. This piece, just press in right here, and this will fold out. Make sure that this is folded back. And there you go. And then this will pop right into that same slots that the ToQ-Oh head sits in. And now you have ToQ-Oh Go-Buster Ace. So basically all these formations are just ToQ-Oh and then the robot that it's mimicking. So it is actually very, very neat. Gonna get up close here and show off some of this detail. I really like the way that the Cheetah head fits in with the two bullet train fronts. It fits. It's the same sort of style, and it really does look very coherent here, and I really like it. The head leaves a little bit to be desired. That little backpack piece, it doesn't clip in or anything like that, so both of these pieces end up looking very much like they're just floating, which I think is a little bit of a bummer. But the actual face itself looks kind of neat. It doesn't look out of the ordinary for ToQ-Oh, and I really dig that. It's not the best. The Kyoryuger face is a lot better, in my opinion. And I think really the only factor for that is the fact that Go-Buster Ace's visor being clear was a big reminiscence thing with Go-Buster Ace. So it's a little bit of a shame they couldn't pull it off, but for what it is, they actually did do quite a good job on it, and I really do dig it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and switch it up and go into ToQ-Oh Kyoryuzin. So we're gonna pop this off, swing this back, set that aside, fold the crotch piece down, pull that off, split the Kyoryuger Ressha in two, attach that, same folding, take this, push up on the edge, flip that around, pop that in right up here, and now we have ToQ-Oh Kyoryuzin. Again, this looks very, very cool. I love Gabutyra's head here. It's just, I really, really like that. And the fact that it opens gives it a little bit more menacing of a look, too, if you want to leave it open like that. The Kyoryuger head up here is actually very well done. And very much reminiscent of the actual Kyoryuger face. Sparing no details, really. So they did a really good job on that. And the little splashes of color up here, since there's a yellow line going through there, does add a little bit, but it still has that same thing where it kind of looks like it's floating and it's a little bit of a bother. But outside of that, I really do dig it. I feel like the Gabutyra head doesn't fit as well as the Cheetah head does with these two guys, but it still works, and the red tip up here does match very well. So I really do dig the fact that they do gel really well with these. And that's not really all you can do. So while these can't actually form feet or anything like that, or actual hands, you can actually pop off the pink and yellow Reshas and attach the Go-Busters Ressha and the Kyoryuger Ressha onto the hands. Now what does that accomplish? Not much. It gives them a cheetah head and a chompy chomp T-Rex head on your train robot, but that's really about all it does. But I just did want to highlight the fact that you can attach these to the limbs to add a little bit of playability. There, you can attach them to the feet, but you're not going to really make good feet out of those. But it's definitely something neat and something that you can do. When you get a third Sentai Ressha, you can attach that one in the middle and do some triple Ressha Sentai stuff. So, really cool, and like I said, the mix and match of the Reshas, this is one of the really, really cool highlights of this line. So overall, I really like these. They don't have as much playability as ToQ-Oh itself, or Diesel-Oh, or anything like that, but on their own, they're just really cool looking, and if you're a fan of either of these two shows like I am, they're a really interesting piece to add to your collection. Not only that, the functionality with ToQ-Oh by kind of changing it into past robots is a very cool gimmick, and one that was kind of on the rumor mill for a while there. Particularly around the time Go-Kyger started. So it's definitely a very cool gimmick and something that I really like seeing. They're implementing it well, and I really appreciate that. These are very affordable too, only about 1,200 yen or so a piece retail, so they're very affordable too. This is a gimmick line that's actually really, really affordable to pull off, and if you're a mecha collector, you don't have to worry about it because you're collecting the gimmick already. So it's kind of a win-win deal with these. Every year we always get these Legend Sentai, Legend Rider things, and I really like what they did this year. It's very fun, it's intuitive, and we're getting quite a few releases, so that's always very cool as well to bump up our train collection and add to the growing lineup of Reshas in this set. So very cool. I'm excited to get my hands on the future releases, and hopefully they announce more soon because I really do like these. Thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.